At his peak, Cristiano Ronaldo wasn't just scoring goals, he was redefining what a footballer could be. But here's the thing, he didn't peak once or twice. Ronaldo had 3 completely different primes, each one transforming him into a new kind of monster. This isn't the story of one peak, it's the story of a man who ruled 3 different eras of football. In 2003, Cristiano Ronaldo arrived at Manchester United as an 18-year-old with frosted tips, flashy stepovers, and an attitude that screamed confidence. At first, people thought he was just a showman. Too many tricks and not enough end product. But Sir Alex Ferguson saw something special. He saw a work ethic that would change football. By 2006, Ronaldo had begun his transformation. The stepovers were still there, but now he added goals, assists, and consistency. His body was changing too. Lean muscle replacing the skinny frame, explosive acceleration, power in the air, and a free kick technique that defenders and keepers feared. The 2007-2008 season was Ronaldo's breakthrough. 42 goals in all competitions, years old. That season, Ronaldo was absolutely unplayable. Whether it was long-range rocket balls, towering headers, or unstoppable free kicks, he had literally every weapon. He even scored in the Champions League final against Chelsea, proving he could shine on the biggest stage. This was prime number 1, the explosive winger. The young Ronaldo who could humiliate fullbacks with skill, leave defenders behind with his explosive pace, and still bury the ball into the net. But as good as this was, he yet still wasn't finished. In fact, not at all. In 2009, Ronaldo made the most expensive transfer in football history, 94 million euros to Real Madrid. The pressure was enormous, but instead of being crushed by the weight of expectation, Ronaldo transformed himself into something new, a relentless goal machine. He swapped the number 7 for the famous white shirt of Madrid and immediately started rewriting history. In his very first season, he scored 33 goals in 35 games. From then on, the numbers just went insane. In the season 2010-2011, he scored 53 goals. In 2011-2012, 60 goals. In 2013-2014, 51 goals. He wasn't just scoring more, he was also scoring differently. The enjoyable, endless stepovers on the wing was now completely gone. Now he cut inside, attacked the box, and became one of the most complete forwards the world had ever seen. Right foot, left foot, headers, volleys, tap-ins, penalties, free kicks, he had it all. He also developed an obsession with fitness. Ronaldo trained like no one else, building a body that allowed him to dominate physically. His jump looked superhuman. His sprint speed rivaled Olympic sprinters. He was evolving into a machine designed to score goals. And in 2014, he delivered Madrid's dream, La Decima, their long-awaited 10th Champions League. Ronaldo scored 17 goals in that campaign alone, a record that still stands. His celebration, shirt off, flexing in Lisbon, became iconic. This was prime number 2, the goal machine. The Ronaldo who broke scoring charts, set new standards of athleticism, and turned himself into the most feared attacker on the planet. By the time Cristiano reached his 30s, many expected him to slow down, but instead, he evolved once again. He conserved energy, sprinted less, he even started to dribble less, but instead became even more deadly in the penalty box. This was the Ronaldo who lived for the big games. In the Champions League, he was inevitable. In 2016, he dragged Portugal to their first ever major trophy, the European Championship. Even though he was injured in the final, his leadership on the sideline became legendary and iconic. The image of Ronaldo on the touchline, passionately shouting instructions next to coach Fernando Santos, showed just how much he had grown into a leader. In 2017, he had perhaps his most decisive run in the Champions League. A hat-trick against Bayern Munich in the quarterfinals, another hat-trick against Atletico Madrid in the semi-finals, 2 goals in the final against Juventus, 14 goals in total, and another Ballon d'Or in his pocket. He wasn't just winning trophies anymore, he was defining them. Then in 2018 came the goal that summed up this era, the bicycle kick against Juventus. A moment so outrageous that even the Juventus fans gave him a standing ovation. It wasn't just skill, it was timing, audacity, and pure theatre. That same year, he scored a hat-trick against Spain in the World Cup, a game watched by hundreds of millions, proving he could still dominate at the very highest level. And of course, he led Real Madrid to an unprecedented 3 Champions League titles in a row. No player in modern football has ever had a clutch streak like it. This was prime number 3, the clutch machine. A Ronaldo who may not have dribbled past 5 players anymore, but who scored when it mattered most. Finals, semi-finals, bigger stages, he delivered every single time. He had become football's ultimate closer. This version of Ronaldo was the man you could always count on when everything was on the line. In 2018, Ronaldo shocked the world by leaving Real Madrid for Juventus. At 33, people wondered if he was finished, but once again, he proved them wrong. In Italy, he adapted to a slower league but still dominated. In 3 seasons at Juventus, he scored 101 goals in 134 games. He won 2 Serie A titles and even became Serie A's top scorer in 2021. And it wasn't just the numbers, it was the statement goals. Thunderbolts from outside the box, towering headers where he seemed to hang in the air, and clutch Champions League performances, like his unforgettable hat-trick against Atletico Madrid that completed one of the greatest comebacks in the tournament's history. Then came his return to Manchester United in 2021. The fairy tale was mixed. The club was in chaos, managers changing, tactics unclear, but Ronaldo still carried the team at times. He scored 24 goals that season, including back-to-back last-minute winners in the Champions League group stage. United may have been broken, but Ronaldo showed he could still bend games to his will. He was no longer in his absolute prime, but he was showing something maybe even more impressive: longevity. The ability to stay at the top of football into his mid-30s when most players would have retired. And more than that, he proved he wasn't just about goals anymore, but about mentality. Even in decline, Ronaldo's presence demanded standards few around him could reach. By 2022, Ronaldo took another shocking step, leaving Europe to join Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia. Many called it the end, but once again, he defied the critics. At 38, 39, and now 40 years old, he continues to score at a ridiculous rate. He became the top scorer in world football for 2023, outscoring players nearly half his age. His physical condition remains extraordinary, a testament to his obsession with fitness and discipline. And with Portugal, he's still breaking records. Most international goals in history, over 200 caps. Even as younger stars like João Felix and Rafael Leão emerge, Ronaldo continues to play a central role for his country. This isn't his prime, but it's a reminder that his prime lasted longer than almost anyone's. So when exactly was Cristiano Ronaldo in his prime? Some fans argue for 2008, the year he won his first Ballon d'Or at Manchester United. Others point to 2014, when he scored 17 goals in a single Champions League campaign. Many say 2017 to 2018, when he was the ultimate clutch player, delivering in every knockout game. The truth? Ronaldo didn't have one prime. He had 3 different primes. The explosive winger at Manchester United, the relentless goal machine at early Real Madrid, the clutch finisher who dominated the Champions League. Each version of Ronaldo was different, but each was also equally terrifying. And that's what makes him unique. His career wasn't defined by a single peak. It was defined by evolution. And that sums up today's video, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the bell and subscribe for weekly content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao.